such a fool, such a life through and through. For all the things that I already had in you. You're not like other guys, in and out of my life. You opened up my eyes, and now I realize you're like a dream come true.
Hello, everyone. It's your girl Miracle Sims with God, Sex, and Love, and this is Explore More Together. This segment is created in partnership with our friends at romanticblessings.com, which you know is an adult intimacy store that has a safe, non-nudity environment for Christians like you and me, right? And so this segment is going to be exploring more of their products and different things like that. So if you are ready to learn more ways to pray, connect, and explore, then stay tuned.
You woke me up with your love when life was all so cold. You wrap your arms around me, solid and strong. You're always here by my side, so I'm never alone. You're like a dream come true.
Welcome back to Explore More Together. I am here with none other than our friends at romanticblessings.com. Hello, how are you?
Hey, Miracle, how are you?
I'm great. I'm so excited about this new segment. Thank you all so much for choosing little old me to, launch this new idea.
You've been a great partner. We love partnering with you. So thank you for helping us out with this and joining us.
No problem. Very, very excited. I know that this was technically your idea that you wanted to collaborate on. So can you share with the audience a little bit about, why you wanted to do this segment?
Yeah, so thanks. We're, as you know, Romantic Blessings, we're about 2 years into this. And one thing we continue to find is specifically the Christian married couple, sex toys and things like that are sometimes new for them. It's not something they engage in all the time. And one of the things we keep finding from our customers, our audience, is that they don't know a lot about the different toys and the different options out there. So we started this series. We want to start this series just to give a little more product education and what the benefits and uses of products are, just to help out the couples out there that may be looking to add a little spice to the bedroom.
A little help in the bedroom.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So I know last time you were here, it was just you, Mr. Blair. So could you please introduce us to the lovely lady next to you?
Oh, sorry. So this is my beautiful wife, Teresa. She and I founded Romantic Blessings together. And she does all of our graphics and marketing design for our store, which she does an awesome job and keeps us out there on social media. So,
hey.
Welcome to the God, Sex, and Love realm of things.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
As you guys can see, I'm excited. I'm using my little prop here, getting everyone in the mood.
Backdrop is looking awesome.
You look good.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you. Now, I know not only are you going to be introducing us to products and things like that, but you have a special guest with you today, right?
We do. So for our first, So for our first series with this Explore More Together, we're hoping wives and husbands will come together and explore things together. But for our first guest, we are so honored to have Dennis with One Up Innovations, which markets the Liberator line. And Liberators are sex position aids, furniture, pillows, different things. I'll let Dennis, the expert, tell you a little bit more about it. But this is a major line for our store and one of our favorites, actually. And so we wanted to bring Dennis on to help us with our first. And I have to say a big thank you to Dennis, number one, for joining us. But 2 years ago, when we were just starting out as a little baby store and trying to get going, I was introduced to Dennis, and he was a major help for us in introducing us to new things in the marketplace and some distributors and giving us some ideas and helping us get started. So we're very appreciative of that help that he gave. And with all those things, we thought he'd be a great first one to start with. So Dennis, you may want to introduce yourself just a little more.
Okay, well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Hello, everybody. So my name is Dennis Brito. I'm with One Up Innovations, and Liberator brand specifically. I run the marketing and wholesale sales of the brand. I've been in wholesale for the vast majority of my career, and I've had the pleasure of meeting Blair 2 years ago, and sort of going on this fun journey with them. And it's been really exciting to see how they've kind of gone from something, I think, just sort of this very small idea, and they weren't really quite sure to which direction they should move in. And so I was able to help as much as I could with them, and it's been really exciting to see them on the journey and see where the path has led them. So it's very, very exciting. So thank you for
Great.
having me.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, Dennis.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so, so much. It's nice to meet you. Welcome, welcome again to the GSL realm of things. It's so awesome to meet so many amazing people from around the world. But from what I'm understanding, you're right around the corner, right, Mr. Dennis?
I am. Atlanta is in the house.
Awesome. So, I mean, well, let's get into it because I know you guys have a lot of things to share, and I'm here. You know, I wish this was a pen. I'm going to take some notes here. What's going on? What are you sharing with us today?
I guess I'll start with kind of the whole concept of what Liberator is about and kind of what we do. I think essentially I sort of think of things as this sort of narrative on a linear path where I think sometimes marriages and relationships start on a particular origin point and continue. And then along the line, I think sometimes things happen. We age, you have children, life gets in the way sometimes. And I think the narrative sometimes needs to be a little bit reinvigorated, perhaps spicy, as Blair mentioned. But you also realize, you know, as a human being on this earth, that sometimes your body and your mind is sort of in places where you would like it not to be. So you may have small ailments where they once were not. You may have stress levels that exist that at some point didn't exist. So the whole point of positioning pillows is really to, I think, reconnect individuals together in a way that lets them sort of reinvigorate and rediscover kind of things of the past and perhaps things of the future where they don't even know that exist yet. So that's, I think, the overall mission is really, you know, bringing two people together and in a fun way, in a creative outlet as well. And also just, I think, kind of restarting and reigniting that narrative of a relationship of two people. So that's really our grand mission in the grand scheme of things. And I would say it's, and the company's been around for about 20 years. So it's been relatively successful given all of that and the craziness with the world. So
That's awesome. As well put. I really like how you put that, Dennis. I haven't heard it put framed exactly like that. I think that's awesome. And I can tell you, you can tell by the video, I'm getting older in my life. I got back pains and neck pains and things I never knew before. So it's hard for me sometimes to just stand up. So yeah, this is awesome.
Wow.
we're here
Yeah.
to help.
I was going to say that as well. That was beautifully said.
Yeah.
Man, I'm excited. Look, is there a little tear to eyes that you guys are changing lives out here? I don't know. It
So,
could be all the lights. It could be all the lights. Let's blame it on that.
yeah, there you go. It's all the lights. That's right. So, so Dennis, I think you brought some product around for us. Any special products that we should highlight today?
I did. So I thought I would start out with our classic shape, which is the wedge. I'm going to kind of briefly get this into this,
Yeah.
which is our triangular shaped positioning pillow. It can be used on either side. It's a 24-inch width item, so it's good for most people, I would say. But so often in life, as you say, there's back pain. Often women who have been through childbirth have hip issues, lower back pain as well. So what this does is this puts you in a position where your weight of your body is distributed in a much more even fashion. So it takes some of the pressure off your lower back and your hips as well. So you can perhaps enjoy some positions and situations that you've enjoyed in the past, but now perhaps are either slightly more painful, take a little more effort, exert a little more energy than you intend to. But it's a great way to kind of start. I always say it's a good starter shape for the line. Um, it helps you kind of play around with it a little bit, see what works well for you, what works well for your, romantic partner as well. But it's just a nice starting point. They get bigger in many cases as you move around. But it's just a really great way to begin that conversation and figure out, okay, this worked for me, this doesn't work for me, let's try this, let's flip you over, let's do this, let's flip this over. I think going back to my initial comment is that it also starts that conversation about the general narrative as well. And I think, again, it's a good origin point to begin. So I'm always when people ask me what they think they should start with, I always say go with the classic wedge, play around with it, explore, and go from there.
That's awesome.
And
So go
Den-
ahead.
Dennis, I want to make sure too that you point out the type of texture that is too, because I find that very interesting. It has sort of a texture to it, like a thick texture, velvety almost, where like it helps, keep you in place too, like you're not sliding
Yeah,
off.
so it's actually a patented fabric that the company makes, and it actually, like you said, it keeps you in place, so there's less friction.
Yeah.
Feels super
Yeah.
soft against the skin. The other thing is once you're finished with it, you can take it off and throw it in the wash machine and give it a good spin if you want to.
Yep. I love all that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. You want to? We've got one. I see you've got a one in purple. We've got a pretty one in red.
Yeah.
Do you want to show that? Yeah. What other colors? This
Yeah,
is
this
a red one.
ours.
So I don't know if you can see this,
Yeah.
but they come in pretty. What other colors choices do we have for them?
They come in black, red, gray, purple, and a sort of wine color, I guess you want to call it that. So it's very easy to just keep on your bed from a decor perspective and not be too obtrusive. They also slide beneath beds very easily and or closets, so they don't take
Which isn't good if you have cats that go into the bed. by the way,
Yeah.
but yes.
But yes, you can hide them very easily. Well, and I mean, they're just they don't look like an obvious tool for intimacy. Like they
Exactly.
could, you don't have to really hide them if you don't want to.
And then they work well also later on as like a sort of laptop resting when you're working in a chair.
Yeah, totally. Yep, absolutely.
So from business
also,
to evening, an easy transition.
yeah. Also, though, you do have other shapes. Like you have like a cute like heart shaped and lip shape too, right? That kind of are the same type of shape, right? But just different overall.
We do. So those tend to be much more of a decor style. So again, it kind of goes to where I was saying where the wedge is a great place to begin, and then you can kind of branch out into some of the heart pieces, some of the larger sort of chaises and pieces of furniture. But yeah, we offer a lot of different shapes and cover options on a variety of shapes and options. And also, I would say we're also very conscious of people of all shapes and sizes, whether you're super tall, whether you're super short, whether you're slightly bigger on this part of your body, slightly smaller on this part of your body. Try to be very conscious of all those things as well. So ultimately, that it's a comfortable experience, for whomever uses it.
Yeah, that's
sure.
awesome. I would say with the breadth of the line, you definitely any body shape of any size or type for any type of position you want, you can definitely find it with the Librea product line.
Yeah, it's definitely versatile.
Right, and you're talking about positions. I just want to mention that if you go to our website, romanticblessings.com, on our resource page, you'll see a resource tab at the very top. We do have a page of all the different positions illustrated in a Christian friendly way, but illustrated for all the different product for Librea. So if you're exploring more together and buying some shapes and want to think of some new things and you can't think of them yourself, we've got a great page you can go to look at some suggested positions that these tools and pillows and things may help you with. So it's a great place to go.
Mm-hmm.
So what other, you've got the wedge, what other shapes and things do we have?
So I brought with me our Fascinator blanket, which
Oh
is
yeah,
popular.
that's going to be our next purchase. That's all.
It's a great piece in that it's a waterproof liner blanket, two-sided, very soft. There's no friction or anything when it's being used. It's essentially great for any place, indoor, outdoor, wherever your adventure takes you. A lot of people like it because they can put it on a bed or upholstered furniture, and it protects all of that very nicely. I think if a couple is looking to explore other things with different lubricants and oils and that sort of thing, this is a great piece to have in your collection. Also easy to wash, easy to take care of. It travels very nicely, as I'm here in my camper in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope you're showing us.
This comes in a lot of fun colors as well. Again, it's a great piece that you can have out and about, just sitting on your bed or a chair or something, and really no one is, none the wiser, so to speak. So discretion is definitely nice with this piece as well.
Yeah, I love that, Dennis. I was not aware of that piece until recently, and when I discovered it, I was like, oh my gosh, why didn't we think of that ourselves? Like, that is such an easy, basic idea, but the way you have it though, I love everything about it. I love the texture on the outside. I love that I love everything about it. I'm bummed that I didn't think of the idea myself. But I love it. It's going to be our next purchase for sure, 100%. So, and I'm excited to really get that out to our fans and our clients and customers and stuff. Yeah, they need to know about it for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's also good, I think, again, as you go through your life journey, there are certain things that just happens to your body, and it's just a great way to incorporate something when you're a little concerned about other things that may happen, as things do to us humans. So it's just a great way to protect your belongings and your bed covers and your couches and chairs and whatever else. And
traveling,
yeah.
coach beds.
Yeah. Which we know aren't all that clean all the time,
exactly.
right?
So,
So,
yeah, like just sleep with it.
so those come in a couple different sizes, right? Queen, regular king size and a travel size, better suited for travel, right?
They do. So they come in 3 sizes. So as you mentioned, they come in a travel size, which is great, obviously, for sticking in your backpack or your overnight bag, if you're going on a fun adventure together, especially during Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
They come in a regular size, which is great for just general upholstered pieces. And then they also come in a king size, which basically covers the top of the bed. So if you have just a larger bed space in general, it just gives you lots of room to move around and be in a comfortable
that's
position.
smart. I love all those sizes. Yeah. And then how many colors? You have a lot of colors, right?
We have 5 colors, so we cover all of your basic decor. So gray, black, red, purple, this really beautiful blue color.
Okay.
So
I like the blue one.
we try to cover all the bases for whatever your point of view is from a decor position.
Good. Yeah, I love it. Awesome.
That's awesome. And we haven't mentioned this, but as we're talking about these, I know there's a lot of people USA. We're definitely one, but all these products are made here in the USA, correct?
They are. We actually, the company employs, I think we're actually at peak employment. We're probably at about 260 individuals in the building. So definitely domestic sourcing is a very important part of our mission. We obviously recognize that there are things and options that are available through other companies that are imported. However, we're able to control quality.
Right.
The goods that we use to make the products are of the most quality. And so, yeah, if you're looking to definitely support, an American-made business, we're definitely someone to work with. And also, I always tell people, everybody who works at the building, has a living wage. They all have health insurance. There's training and educational support as well for people. So it's a very positive environment, I think. And it really kind of has the mission of, building everybody up to something that they want to be.
Right. No,
Awesome. That's awesome.
yeah, I agree. It's a positive environment. Obviously, we've had the pleasure of interacting with you and a lot of your staff that support and the support that you give, not just us, but our customer base, and every request that comes through has been amazing. So I can definitely attest to that. So since I got us off on this subject just a minute where it's made, how about the for couples that are worried about receiving packages that they don't want their neighbors to see or whatever. Can you talk a little bit about the packaging and how it ships and those types of things?
Yeah, absolutely. Everything is shipped in a very plain brown box. The return address simply reads fulfillment center. So anything you buy on any website will generally just read fulfillment center. So there's ultimate discretion in that. Everything is actually, for the most part, all of the foam shapes are compressed. So from a environmental standpoint, it reduces our carbon footprint because it's a smaller package. Also more cost effective to get it to you. But yeah, discretion is of the utmost key. When you open the box, there will be an insert in there that kind of describes how to care for the product, how to put it together. I think it also sort of gives you a little bit of invitation of like, this is our suggested uses for the product.
Yeah, it does.
And yeah, discretion is of ultimate thought on our side as well. We don't want somebody to feel uncomfortable about receiving a package from us or embarrassed.
Right.
Ultimately, we want you to enjoy it, have fun, and smile at the end.
That's right. Absolutely.
Always a good goal.
I saw a question on your website when I was looking around. That I saw some questions of, can you recompress it and repackage it? I thought that was hilarious. Like, I don't know who's sitting at their house with a compression machine to do that, but anyway, that was
Not
kind
me.
of funny. Yeah, exactly. And I will say for our customers ordering these products, because they're made in the USA, they're produced right here, and they are of such high quality. Unlike other products on our website that you can get, these sometimes typically take a little longer to be produced and shipped because you hand make them. These are produced upon order for the most part, right? So usually it'll take 7 to 10 business days to once you place your order to get it made and then shipped out to you, and then another 3 days or so for it to in transit to arrive to.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully, we've benefited in very strange way from the pandemic, and that people are at home and enjoying themselves much more. So,
Right.
you know, we're very grateful that we've been able to benefit from that. So yes, it does take a little bit longer, but yes, there are people
they're
literally
worth
sewing covers and compressing things and packaging things and making sure that it's to the correct standards.
Right.
So yeah, that does take just a smidge of time more than
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to set our customers' expectations correctly on the delivery time, because that's always, we live in this society where you order it today, you have it there, in 10 minutes, dropped off and drawn through your chimney, through the house, whatever, right? So, these are very high quality. They're handmade. They're made in the USA, and they take just a little bit longer to make, but they're well worth the wait and patience to get those. So, and they last really a long time based on that quality. So it's worth the investment.
Your smile is worth the wait, I promise you.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Your partner's
Your
smile.
wife's smile is worth the wait. I can promise you that. That's right. So I got us off track a little bit. Those are 2 great products you've shown us. Do you have any others?
That's actually all I have in my
Okay.
lovely hands at the moment. But there's a lot of other options as well. There's some great, again, as you kind of explore the line a little better and you sort of kind of explore a relationship with your partner as you kind of move on. There's other stuff you can do. There's toy mounts. There's larger shapes like an S, for example, which is a larger furniture piece, which is great. But there's other things that just kind of let you kind of walk the path a little bit. And again, it goes back to that whole point about exploring the narrative between your relationship and figuring out things that maybe one person enjoys, another person doesn't, and kind of finding a really nice middle ground where ultimately both people are very satisfied and they're excited. And it just sort of, I love that comment about sort of spicing things back up sometimes.
Yeah.
We're all such victims of getting stuck in a routine and a rut sometimes. So it's nice to, move a
Right.
little left or right.
Yeah.
And
And,
for-
it, and
and-
it's, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and it's good to like, then afterwards, you're not like huffing and puffing, you're not like hurting, you're not like having to put heat pads on your back or anything. I mean, you know, the after is good too. Like you're not straining so much that then even you have, you know, you're enjoying the after. as
Or
well.
if you're huffing and puffing, it's in a
But
good way.
It's in a good way.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So for the really adventurous and the ones that want to really spice it up and try a little bit more, some of your products actually come, I think they're called the Black Label. But if you want to do a little sensory deprivation or be tied up a little bit with cuffs or a blindfold, or you do have some products that have those attachments that make that a little bit easier to do, correct?
We do. So if you're getting to the point where you want to explore some other things and you would like to try sort of a softer introduction to a kink, I guess, if you want to call it that. The wedge, for example, the combo, which is the ramp and the wedge, come with a Black Label option we call, which comes with all of your cuffs and accessories. So it's a full all-in-one package. I think it's a nice introduction as you, like I said, as you explore that part of your relationship. And it's I always call it sort of the softer side of kink, if that makes sense.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, and they are softer too. They're not like a
That's
lot
true.
of stuff that you can get that are, I don't want to use the word cheap, but they're just, you know, the Liberate cuffs have a lot of cushion to them, and they're just a higher quality. And even the blindfold that comes with the cuffs is very plush and has a much softer feel, to use that term, right?
Absolutely. It's all about comfort and
I
enjoyment.
feel like I'm speaking from experience, but I do love that.
I love it.
Well, no
you
judgment, Mr. Blair, no judgment. I'm over here just
Yeah, no judgment.
That's
Thank you.
Right. That's right. It's all good. That's
Yeah.
all good. Hey, it's all healthy, man.
Absolutely. So he mentioned, Dennis, you mentioned the ramp. I actually have one here. I'm gonna step off and grab it. While I show it, this is bigger than the wedge. I don't know if you want to talk about this one for a minute, if you can see it.
Yeah, so that's a great piece. It's obviously a larger piece. So there's more surface space, as you can tell.
Yeah, I can't even get it in the camera.
Yeah, see, here's the wedge, right?
That
That
comes
we
as a
have,
combo
that
as
you
well.
showed. But yeah, but see how much bigger it is?
It is. And the great part about those two pieces, if you noticed, back to the fabric that I was mentioning, but they stick together very nicely. I always say they sort of do this sort of thing. So there's not a lot of movement, not a lot of friction that happens.
Yeah.
But it's nice so you can explore, like I said, having more surface space and coverage for the two bodies. And it gives you more options from a positioning standpoint. You can either use them both together, you can use them separate. The covers come off again, just like I said before. And it's just a great way to explore a sort of, a nice little shape playground, as I call it.
Right.
Yeah, awesome. They're awesome. Well, great. Well, I encourage everybody to check out Romantic Blessings, check out our Liberator line. We're so excited that we've had Dennis here today to tell us a little bit more about the product. We'll have comments on the YouTube channels, both for God, Sex, and Love, and for our YouTube channel, Romantic Blessings. And our YouTube channel is called Pray, Connect, Explore. So search YouTube, Pray, Connect, Explore. You'll find us. And if you have more questions about the line that we didn't cover today, please use the comment section, submit your questions. We'll be glad to get those answered for you and do that. And Miracle, I think you're going to talk a little bit about some specials we have coming up with this that Dennis has helped us with as well.
Well, actually, I was going to ask you all about it. Like I said, I was over here just soaking everything in, all this information. I hope that people are, excited about this opportunity to explore more together, But yeah, I think you all have the information in regards to a lot of different specials and things like that you all have coming. I didn't want to misquote, but we do have a coupon code with God, Sex, and Love as well. Is that still active?
Yeah, that's still active. Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. That remains active. And Dennis showed today the wedge. He said this is kind of the beginning thing to start with. Here's the red one. Dennis had a purple one. He can hold that up again or show it. But Dennis and One Up Innovations has been kind enough to partner with us with this show to offer a wedge free to one of our listeners. So we will be doing a giveaway. And you can go to your social media post as well as Romantic Blessings on Instagram and our Pray, Connect, Explore YouTube channel. You'll find out more about it, but basically we will you'll be able to enter on your different social media accounts. You'll have to like the video. And you'll have to subscribe to your YouTube channel and our YouTube channel. And then if you do all those things, and then you're entered in the drawing
For a free
and
wedge.
for a free wedge. And we will announce the
Exactly what it
winner.
is.
Yep. We will announce the winner on an Instagram live post the 26th, right? So this aired today on the 19th. So gives you a week to watch the video and enter. And then we'll do the drawing for the winner live on an Instagram live on the 26th. In addition, when this posts today on the 19th, after this, we'll be doing a 24-hour flash sale on the Liberator line.
At romanticblessings.com.
At romanticblessings.com. So if you go to romanticblessings.com for 24 hours after this post, Dennis has offered to work with us, and we really appreciate that. We're going to be offering a 20% discount on the full Liberator line in a 24-hour flash sale.
Thank you, Dennis.
Yeah, thanks, Dennis, for all the help.
And thank you for the giveaway product. Very much
Absolutely. The more connections you can make, the better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, I love it. Love it.
So Miracle, that's our specials. I don't know if you have any closing comments for your side.
Well, I just would say, thank you each and every one of you all for coming today. I am excited about this segment. I hope that you all enjoyed it, everybody that watched. And yeah, don't forget to
And
explore
wait
more
until
together.
everyone explores more together, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
more together.
Absolutely.
All right, Dennis, thanks a lot.
Thank you,
Enjoy your
Dennis.
trip this weekend, and we really appreciate you joining us and helping us out so much.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate being a guest, and I'd love to help.
All right,
Thank you.
sounds great. Thanks, Miracle.
Okay, thank you all.
Bye.
I enjoyed y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Such a fool, searching life through and through for all the things that I already had in you. I was such a fool, searching life through and through for all the things that I
Thank you so much to Romantic Blessings and Mr. Dennis for visiting us today. I hope that you all enjoyed the show. Stay tuned for more information about the giveaway and how to enter.